Alright, will this work? Yep, it will work, apparently. Am I live? Yes, I am live. Sweet, now I just need to go tweet out all the things so people know that dass ich hier bin. Dass ich hier bin. So, lass uns ansehen. So, let's see. Oh, I have a viewer. That's amazing. I can't believe it. Hey, Bird. Bird. Yeah, I got a viewer. I know. Watch it only be, like... Oh. Let's see. Yes, I want to go to my channel. And then I want to go here. Copy that. Then we go over here. Oh, 0. Well, hello everyone. I know. Look at all those people. Ooh, there's a playback. Okay, so. Alright, so what do I want to talk about? I don't even know really. I just felt like streaming. And like, yeah. Because, why not? What do you think, Bird? It's so weird seeing myself. It's actually weird just to be streaming. Oh, we have a viewer! Yeah, that's right, we got a viewer! Oh, we had a viewer. But we have 2 playbacks, so... I don't know what to talk about. We can talk about some Old Norse stuff. Hello, Lucy. How's it going? This is the bird. Yes, you're the bird. No, don't you give me sass. Okay, fine, you can sass. Yes, you can. Sweet. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the delay. The delay is always fun. Hi, bird. Yes, you're a bird. I know that you're a cute bird. Exactly. Good little bird, who's right now getting petted and is stretching out her neck that I pet her neck. That clauses. Aren't that clauses so much fun? That I do this and that I do that. It's like making a noun. I mean it quite literally. Yes, it is. Look, don't you give me an argument. Yeah. So, let's see. How is everyone today? Let's see. I am doing a lot better. I get discharged from intensive outpatient on the 8th. And with getting discharged, I will then be seeing an individual therapist finally, which I'm excited about. It's been like a long time coming. What? Yes. What are you giving me that look for? Don't you shake your head at me. Hi. Yes. Yes, you're a sweetie. want to shake your head? Alright. So yeah, with intensive outpatients, that stuff has gone pretty well. It's kind of like intensive inpatient, except it's a little less structured. And so, like, I don't know how I would describe it. Like, basically, more triggering topics would be brought up, whereas it's a bit more of a, I guess, intense. Yeah, intense, thing with partial hospitalization. So, yeah. I'm almost there. Yes, hi, bird. Hi. And hopefully with that and my Abilify, I'll be able to keep the voices out of my head. It's always nice not to have voices, you know? Oh, psychiatric problems. They're so much fun. Which reminds me, I need to get a lighter. So that way I can make offerings. I know I owe a bunch of the gods a bunch of offerings. And yeah. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Oh, I'm also preparing for the GREs. And hopefully I'll be able to get in for clinical counseling. That's my hope. That's what I want to do. I want to be on the other side. Thanks, Lucy. So do I. I really hope. But I want to get into clinical counseling. I want to be on the other side. It's like, you know, I've been on one side. I want to be on the other. Plus, I do actually really want to help people with mental issues. I don't want people to go through the same thing that I've gone through. Because it's horrible. Yes, it is, bird. Even the bird agrees. Don't you? Yes, you do. But yeah. That's where I've been at, and other than that, my practice is coming along well. Which reminds me, I need to talk to my student. Make sure they are doing well. And yeah, so, anyone have any suggestions for a topic or anything like that? Because I'm pretty much open to talking about anything. Within reason. I mean, granted, we only have 2 viewers here, so. But hey, it's all good. Be it 2 views or 200. There's also Old Norse we can talk about, I suppose. It's an interesting word for mercy or grace. Miskun. A lot of interesting Norse words. Like main, being harm, hurt, injury, pain, disease, plague. But being main louse means being sinless. Wonder how those semantics work out. Yeah, how do you think they work out, Keela? Do you think that maybe sins were thought of as pains? Is that what you think? I think so too. Look, Keela. Right. Or I can talk politics. So for those who don't know, I'm an anarcho-communist. That's right, I don't like the state. The state doesn't like me particularly either, so I don't like it back. I got issues with authority. Hello? Yes, hi, Keela. You want to say hello? In that particular story, yes, he does. I'd say he does a little bit more than just drag. Like, I think he just transforms into, like, a full woman, as I imagine it. Mainly because we're talking about gods, so gods can be gender fluid. And they can make themselves appear as whatever they want. At least that's how I like to imagine it. It's a good story. Also reminds you, it also kind of provides a precedence for what is the term? Skjaldkona? Or Skjoldakona. Shield maidens, shield women. Because Thor becomes pretty much a girl. I actually need to read that story in Old Norse, now that I think about it. That's something I need to put on my list of things to read. Along with, like, everything else. As for queerness, yeah, Odin does it. Loki does it. Though a lot of Norse polytheists hate Loki. Which it's like, he's not like the devil. Sweet. See, we share our politics. It's awesome. The reason why I use income is because when I use it, I mean it more like the village kind of like, what? Okay, bird. Setting. And so, yeah. Basically, like old tribal sort of structures to where the community would come together, everyone provides for each other, and that kind of stuff. Loki is quite a character. He seems to be everyone's favorite at the moment. Part probably due to Marvel. I have a neutral disposition towards Loki at the moment. I haven't really interacted with him. But I think I did sacrifice a statue to him. And yeah. He is, well, they are, I should say. Because Loki to me is non-binary. He doesn't fit the binary. That's right, no he doesn't. He even transforms into a horse. Yes he does. Yes they do. They do Hush bird. Loki does do a lot of bad things. He gets the gods to offer up Freya to the Bekrisi. He is a Bekrisi. Yeah. Which is like a hill giant. I hate that term giant, by the way. It's a hill, like, Risi. I'm just gonna use the word Risi. Ragnarok. Huh, I'll have to look at that. Because Ragnarok should honestly be made into a movie, because it is freaking epic. Like, everything goes out with a bang. In Old Norse cosmology. And, yeah. Like, I could just imagine a Ragnarok movie and the special effects department having a blast with it. Endless winters, every air getting flooded, then everything burning at the end of the world. As the gods fight for the survival against the Jotnar. All that kind of stuff. Well, no, go. I don't. Discord, go away. Huh, I'll have to check that out. Because that actually kind of fits. I mean, we are facing pretty much a Ragnarok when it comes to climate change because of unbridled capitalism. A capitalistic machine that nobody has any freaking clue how to control. Like, it's a disaster. Complete and total disaster. It actually is really scary. The world's gonna change within the next 10 years. That's for certain. And it might not be for the better. Wow. I'm surprised at the quality of the stream and excellent connection. Yay! Uh, so yeah, with Ragnarok and climate change, like Ragnarok in the myth, you have Fimbulvinter, which is the Great Winter, which comes before supposedly Ragnarok. So it's kind of an interesting twist if Ragnarok turns out to be, it's actually kind of a great summer. Oh god, it's like the summer that it's like yeah, no, midsummer, which I mean, Suter. Suter, by the way, for those who don't know and who, for whatever reason, decide to watch the stream back, Suter is the um, fire Jotun who ends up burning Yggdrasil, the world tree, at the end of Ragnarok. And so, yeah. That's an interesting interpretation. Hi, Tony. Tony, I've just banned you from poker. So, sorry. I hate to have been the one to have to do it, but someone's had to do it. Anyhow, that aside, um, yeah, the Jotnar are a little bit more neutral in my worldview, but I can see people interpreting them like Snorri definitely interpreted them in terms of Christian terms like good and evil, especially with like the beginning of creation, saying that all Jotnar were like poisoned and whatnot. But that interpretation is actually very interesting for like a Christo perspective on Ragnarok. Ragnarok. I know, Tony. Look, someone had to do it. Just so happened that someone was me. So, but yeah, I'll look up that series. Sounds interesting. Wait, Tony, do we need to send you back to gambling school? I'll do it. I mean, I don't know how many tells you're getting off, but obviously it's way too many. And here's the bird. Birdie. That's cool. I would like to see one though of the direct. I want to see a Ragnarok that is like of the direct of the myth, like all like hundreds of thousands of the Einherjar coming through and charging into the valley in a last-ditch effort to prevent Sukta from reaching the World Tree. Or the World Tree. World Tree. I wonder where that term comes from, because it's not really... Is it really ever talked about that way? It's usually just mentioned as Yggdrasil. But, yeah. Look at all this. But, yeah. I think of Jotnar as, like... Some of them are elemental processes for sure. But others are... they have a neutral outlook. Generally towards humanity. I think we have, like, one record of a, Norse... like, not record, but, like, one story in which, I think it is in the Jonsvikingar, where the villain sacrifices a human to a Jotun. Or actually, it would be to a Jotni, because dative. Um, But he sacrifices to the Yorkney, and yeah, that the Jotun shows up and wipes out an entire fleet. It's a really cool story. I need to read the Ormsvikingar. I want to get my Norse a little bit better first, though. Yeah, it could be both. I mean, you could have like a series where it begins with Fimbulvinter, and then moves on through to the final battle. Well, it would go through Fimbulvinter, it would then go through the death of Balder. The ever so tragic death of Balder. Yeah. Balder. Yes. Really. Do you really insist on that? But yeah. Because in Ragnarok, it begins with the Gjallarhorn, the death of Balder at the hands of Hodr, but with the help, with the guidance of Loki. So yes, Loki is. Oh yeah, the Utgarda Loki. I still don't know what to think about Utgarda Loki. He seems like the ultimate trickster. He's like Loki's Loki. I've never engaged in practice with him, and I kind of would be scared to. But he's interesting. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Utgarda Loki. Loki who is outside of Earth. For those who don't know, the story basically goes, Utgarda Loki challenges Thor to drink from the sword, and if he can gulp it all down in one gulp, then he'll, like, let him pass and whatnot. Thor tries, but only manages to get it partially down, like, maybe just that bit. He then tries to tell Loki to out-eat Logi, which is an interesting little commentary, because Logi means fire. And so Loki does try to, but Loki obviously fails. And then the last challenge, Utgarda Loki challenges Thor to wrestle this woman. Thor tries, but Thor loses. And as it turns out, Loki was fire, because fire consumes everything. The meat horn was actually linked to the ocean, and so that's why we have the tides. Yeah. And then last but not least, the woman represented old age. I'll probably do that in Mythological Monday or something when I decide to reboot that series. But yeah, it's a great series. It's a great story, and everyone should read it. Loki tries to out-eat Loki, but you can't out-eat fire. I thought each fire so dangerous. Yes, you did. Yeah. Yes, bird. I know. Utgarda Loki. I also need to do some testing with, like, streaming and whatnot, so that way I can pull other stuff up. My hair is such a mess. Anyhow, I think that's gonna be it for now. Thanks to everyone who came out, and to those who actually, for whatever reason, decide to actually watch this whole thing through. Thank you for stopping by. Check out my other content here, and I'll see you guys later.